What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the second upload in 2 days since 4 months. I told you I'd come back, and I'd come back with a vengeance. Thank you for the comments from yesterday. Again, if you're coming into my video today and you're a past viewer, I've just had things going on and just found it hard to get videos done. But I'm back. I'm just trying to upload every day, so please don't unsubscribe. Please stick with me. I still had a few unsubscribed yesterday when I put a video out, but I'd appreciate if you stick around and just, I'll try to bring my opinions. I'm not going to be the first one to break any news, but I'll just share my thoughts from the other side of the pond. So the first thing I want to talk about today, and it'll probably be the title of the video, is Victor ORTA is a scumbag. Can we call him that? It looks like he's coming in for Rodrigo. He's just gotten the Sevilla job. Why anyone would hire him, I have no idea. He is shocking at his job. Sorry if I'm got a bit of wind in my stomach. Not wind, sorry, in my throat. I mean, string of his drink. So he's coming in for Rodrigo, 32-year-old striker, as we know. I would have liked to have kept him in the championship. I'm going to make a video on who I would keep and sell. I'll probably get that one out tomorrow. Actually, no, sorry, Friday. I'm away with work all tomorrow. I've got a country trip for my job, visiting customers. But I would have liked to have kept Rodrigo. I think he could have done a job for us in the championship. But again, it's the wages. I think he's like the third highest paid or something like that. Or he's at least in the top three. It's a lot of money, and and we do need to scrap a lot of the squad. But Victor ORTA, as usual, complete scumbag, coming in, taking players. He's also looking at Tyler Adams apparently as well, but I thought I saw the back end of this bloke, and here he is. He somehow wormed his way into a job, and he's already back trying to raid our players, and he's a reason. He's a big reason why we are where we are, and overpaid for players. Lorente, Ruta. It's just ridiculous how much money this guy spent. He's cost us money in Augustin, or how you say his last name. At the end of the day, he's completely stuffed us over. And here he is coming in for players. So I think we should put a premium on these guys and really rinse him hard. If he wants Rodrigo and Adams, well, you're paying 40, 50 million for Adams, and you're paying 25 or 30. Let's recoup our losses if it's Sevilla. Anyone else can get a bargain. It's just not these guys, not him. So I've got my stuff. I've got some notes next to me, so if I'm looking down, that's why. Somerville has a £20 million release clause. Apparently, I wasn't aware of this. But it's as Feyenoord and Everton are ready in bids for him. I would like to see. I think the Feyenoord move's a better move for him. He had some success in the Premier League with us last year, but with Everton, I just don't imagine he will kick on. And I think they're looking at selling Demarai Gray. So, is he a step up from Demarai Gray? I'm not too sure. Younger, but I don't think he's proven to be anything different than Demarai Gray. And for £20 million, you're probably not getting the play you want in the Premier League, if I'm honest with you. This is an honest opinion. I like Somerville. I think he's probably championship standard, bottom Premier League standard, which is Everton. So that's a fair point. But I just don't think £20 million is a fair price for him. I know it sounds horrible, but I don't think he's quite at that level yet. So I think Feyenoord would be a better chance for him to improve as a player. It's probably an easier league. It's a chance to play in Europe as well. So perhaps that's a move for him to kick on his career. I think Feyenoord would be the better one. Plus, if we do go up, we don't have to play against him in the Premier League. So yeah, I'd say Feyenoord. 20 million. If we got 20 million for him, it'd be absolute steal. But I would have thought maybe 10 million would be a fair price for him, and we make money on that anyway. So, so this is a bit of an older one, but Rangers have bid for Creswell, and we've rejected it. So it shows a bit of a. It shows where Leeds, where the new owner's head's at with selling players that are younger. So keeping Creswell. Hopefully we keep Drame. I think he'd be fantastic if we kept him. But that's positive. That means we're not going to go selling absolutely everyone, and they've at least looked at it and gone, well, Creswell is somebody that can stick around in the future. We'll get on to some managerial talk now, basically, because there's not much movement on the players except for that stuff I've sort of brought up. But the first one, and it was brought up in a comment yesterday as well on my video, and it was the news broke just after I made the video as well, was Patrick Vieira. Now, I look at it in the standings of who we've been looking at, and I think Patrick Vieira, I'm 50-50 on him. I prefer him over Parker, 100%. But would I prefer him to Corberan or Farker? Probably not. And I prefer him over Gerrard. My only issue, Vieira had a tough time of it in his Crystal Palace. I think he did a good job, and he had a tough run, and after that tough run, he got sacked. And I think, Roy Hodgson came in, and he's done a fantastic job with him. But I think it was a timing thing, and that unfairly reflects on how we view Vieira and whether we think he's capable or not. Now, the only thing I'd caveat this with is, and moving on to the next piece of news, is we're not going in for Corberan, and there's a few different things that they've brought up. A £2 million release clause. Also, the no Premier League experience, and also no experience of getting a team up. But Vieira comes with that as well. He's got Premier League experience, but he's never gotten a team promoted from the Championship before. So, or at least I don't think. I might be putting my foot in my mouth, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't. The positive is the name brings players. You want to play under Vieira, much like the whole Gerrard. Aston Villa got Coutinho because of Gerrard. But it's disappointing that we wouldn't go in for Corberan and that we're not willing to pay £2 million, but we get someone like Vieira in. I would have liked Corberan as a second option to Farker if we can't get him, but I'll be honest, I think everything's pointing to Farker. I could not imagine that we wouldn't get, that it wouldn't be Farker and Webster Weber. I've forgotten his name off the top of my head. I would imagine that would be the most likely out of the two. So, got teams promoted before. They work as a duo. They work well. We know we don't want to bring any more unstable bull crap. I'll say bull crap. I don't know if you can swear on this. I'm not going to pay for it anyway. But they won't bring any unstable. Anything unstable to the club, and I think Farker will know what he wants and what he needs, and out of players, and I think that's the way to go out of all the options so far. I would have liked Rodgers, but that isn't going to happen. Potter, I would have liked Potter, but again, he's actually coming off a bad time at Chelsea as well, but he wouldn't come to us anyway. And there's a few people saying that we should go all in for Potter. Look, I agree. I'd love to if we thought there was a chance we get him. I don't think there's a chance we get Potter. Why would he come to us now? I know he's got to rebuild his name, but I just don't see the sense in that one. So yeah, Vieira. So as it's tied in together, Vieira. Look, it wouldn't be the worst appointment, but I'd prefer like a Michael Carrick or, I think they said they wanted someone proven, and Vieira's not that, so I'd be very surprised if that was the one we went for unless we couldn't get the others. And that could explain it. And the last one, which again doesn't fit the MO, is Raul. So he has no senior experience. He's currently in the junior system at Real Madrid. Now, obviously, fantastic player. Could probably bring some talent with him from Real Madrid. Could also have the name to pull players because, Vieira, Raul, Gerrard, all these sort of guys do. They're still relevant enough in people's minds that these players looked up to them. However, I don't understand the Raul links when the 49ers have said that they literally want experience. They want someone who's been there and done it before. So for this situation that we're in right now, I'd say no. Maybe back in when we were 16th in the championship, maybe before Bielsa. But now, nah, I think the 49ers have to have a bit more ambition than that. Not saying Raul won't be a great manager in the future. Fingers crossed he is. I hope everyone does well in their professions in life. I'm not gonna, shit can anyone, just for the sake of it. So, that's basically it for today. Just want to circle back around to that snake, Victor ORTA. Again, put in the comments how much you hate Victor ORTA. He just completely ruined this whole entire club. Look, it could be paper talk with the Adams thing. I think it could be, because he's only just appointed, it could be the paper going, oh, how do we stir up some clicks from Leeds fans? And it could be Victor ORTA wants to buy the whole squad. Victor ORTA wants to whatever. But the way he is, I wouldn't put it past him. He doesn't seem like he's a pretty petty bloke. But yeah, so if you give me a like, comment, and subscribe as a form of congratulations to me for uploading 2 days in a row, that'd be fantastic. Stick around. Like I said, I'll try to upload more. I do enjoy doing this, but I've figured out a way around my technical issues as well. So yeah, drop me a like, comment, subscribe, and peace.